Mathematics is a subject that talks about numbers, science, and comprehension. We can see around and encounters math in our everyday life because it is a broadly subject that has a wide scope. Everywhere we can see math and we deal to it, but we can point out where math is because math is not just totally telling about the numbers, but it also tells about the comprehension, problem solving that involves letters that does not point out the numbers. We do not point the numbers or the quantity or the value of x, the value of y, but the mathematics can improve your comprehension and decision making. So there are many ways that we can able to use math in a real life situation, and in this video I'm going to give you some examples where we can see math in this world. So first, while we making a decisions in our life, it is necessarily to use a computation and a comparing our thoughts for what is the better decisions we need we need to imply, and that is very important because through with that we can make or we can able to make a strong decisions in our life that can able to create opportunities to the persons to solve their problems. So because we analyze properly after we make a decisions, and for example, we are need to decide what I'm going um, to wear in this ball event or in a basketball event. So the mathematics here is applied through choosing the right shoes. For example, the right shoes that I'm going to wear in that particular basketball event. Either it is a red or a black shoes. But in implying mathematics here, we can choose or we can able to choose where the proper attire or the proper shoes that we can use in a basketball. Either it is a red or in a black shoes. And secondly, in teaching profession. So in teachings, we all know that we make a plan or a lesson plan, but how do we can imply mathematics in that kinds of settings? So the rule of a mathematics here is to analyze, to point out the possibilities of a students who can able to easily adapt the subject or can easily learn from the subject, so that we as a teachers or as a future teachers, we need to have a good plan or a lesson plan so that we can able to teach our student easily and authentically, and also they can learn a lot of things in our lesson. And also, while like an engineer, the an engineer is, I know that the engineer has a very intelligence, and they use mathematics types or mathematical patterns. They can, so that they can able to construct a buildings or a house. They use numbers which they can plan. They use a quantity, decide what is the number, the length, and to measure the sides of each corner that they construct. So that is the rule of a mathematics here. They implied into a real life settings where the person can use uh, mathematical perspective to create another opportunities, or they can use it for a real life situation. And also the number four, fourthly, or when we're making a pancake, or we bake, we can bake. So in baking we can use mathematical equations. We need to measure the quantity of a sugar, the quantity of a flour, the quantity of salt that we implied in a food, so that the taste of a food is greatly impact to the customers. And also, lastly, in selling, diba? Or in a store, in a sari-sari store, they use computations about how will be going to handle a business, diba? How they can handle a business through the computations of the prices that they implied to one product or a particular product, so that they can receive a benefits from that products. That's the purpose of a mathematics in our life, so that it is very important to have a mathematics subject in our real life settings. We use mathematics in everywhere, anywhere in the world. So that would be it. Thank you for listening.